Ladies and gentlemen, up next we would now like to invite Mr. Mahendra Pingle, General Manager, Market Development, Tata BlueScope Steel for presentation on topic Advanced Coating. Mahendra is a seasoned professional with over 27 years of experience in coated steel industry. Graduating with a postgraduate degree in science from Pune University, he has traversed through various roles encompassing coil coating operations, sales and marketing functions. Can you please have a round of applause for him?
Good afternoon, all of you. Sorry, I missed the morning session because of the traffic jam. You excuse me on that. So today's topic is about the advanced coating. I think most of you are aware of it, the coatings. And since morning we are talking about the coatings and coatings. The advanced coating is the nowadays today's requirement because everyone is again using this color coated steel material since more than 30 years, you can say, in India. But you can revisit again on what are the projects you have been done. Is it really giving the right impact on the buildings? Or is it really beautiful? Whether our requirement is aesthetics. Whether that aesthetic is getting fulfilled. Because the technology innovations is, you can look back, the RMP, the panel discussion were talking about RMP, SMP, SDP, and PVD. So, if you link again RMP, SMP, SDP are all the polyester family. But there is the innovations because the paint technologies, this Roger Baker companies and there are so many companies in the world, they are doing the innovations, how to improve the performance of the color-coated steel material, typically on the aesthetics. Because color-coated, why we are using color-coated steel? Because definitely the aesthetics, durability, and definitely we should be, our buildings should be looking like the Western countries' buildings. If you can go to Australia, you can see a lot of beautiful buildings, even though that buildings are more than, say, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years old. But if you roam around in Indian industrial area or the infrastructure area or whatever the buildings you may build, you can see huge difference. So advanced coating is the today's need, and everyone should focus on how to improve the performance of the buildability of the product. And yeah, so the coatings, advanced coatings, again linking to the panel discussion, GI2, GL2, zinc column, or there is super diamond, ZAM, and there is a latest technology developed by BlueScope team, is the zinc column activate. You can see there is a common thing is the zinc, and there is a common thing is aluminum. So aluminum and zinc is important, and there is addition of magnesium. So zinc column steel is having zinc, aluminum, magnesium, that is called zinc column activate. This is the latest technology developed by BlueScope. I am not going into detail about that, but there are a lot of benefits. Zinc column steel invented in 1976, started manufacturing, and today we are still using in all the most of the prestigious projects because that technology has been tested and proven. Just my colleague Mr. C.R. Kulkarni was mentioning the ZAM. ZAM was introduced in 2000 by Nishinsky. But you can see that whether that product is really picked up into the building and construction, in typically the roofing or walling, answer is no, because the technology is limited to that. And zinc column or galvanum technology is having a 55% of aluminum, which is unique, and that is what the performance of the coatings is improved, and that is limited to 1.5, less than 1.5 mm, which is typically used in the roofing and all that. So this is the innovations, and that is what zinc column steel is giving up to 4 times more life than galvanized steel up to 75, which you all know. So talking about the paint technology. Paint technology is a vast field. It is not like buy the paint and apply on the slip and bake it and just sell the product. But whether that product is really going to give durability performance, that needs to be tested and validated. So these are the important ingredients, which is the binders, pigments, additives, all things. It is a system. And if you are composing on any of the ingredients of the paint, it will have a different impact. And you can see in the paint binders, there are different paint systems. And there are the paints which are very old, there are paints, which is the PVDF paint, which people normally talk about. But PVDF is really suitable for all the infrastructure projects. Is there a equivalent paint system is available in the industry, which is a cost effective? The answer is yes. Today, BlueScope still has developed a product which is almost at par with the PVDF paint system, which is using the polyester paint system. And that is what the technology we talk about here in the color bond, which we have introduced next generation paint system, which is called color bond, next generation color bond. So if you link to the resin, the polyester same but similar pigmentation but various resins. So that is the performance. You can see the resin is giving a different performance on the durability, typically on the color fading. Same thing with the paint pigments. Different types of pigments are being used. So whether if he is a buyer doesn't know about what are the resins, what are the pigments, and nobody is talking about what is that. The paint manufacturers or the coaters, you can say oil coating company, should give the right kind of products to the user so that they should not wait for 10 years to check the performance. So that is what the performance pigments, resins is very, very important into the color coated steel. That is what the today's topic is, advanced coating, and what are the options, what are the pigments, what are the resins are required, how to make it the more effective solutions rather than only talking about the PVDF and other things or all new technologies which is going to give more burden to the buyers while buying the products. And these are the typically the buyers, you go for the color retentions, chalking resistance, and the film integrity. These are the three major parts, important features normally the buyers is buying based on this. And we have to be taken care of all these factors while supplying or manufacturing the product and giving it to the B2B or B2C customer. So how the impact, because again it is a polyester, it is a plastics, it is impacted on the UV lights. And UV intensity, you can see in the world, the Australia is 180, again the Middle East is 200 relative UV factors. So products which are developed in that country is going to give a real performance. If you are bringing the product which is from the other countries which is having a low intensity UV factor, it's not going to be studied in our tropical countries like India. So the product which has been tested and proven in the particular countries which is having a high UV, that product is going to be giving a real live performance in this. So look back again, what is the performance? And we should relook into that also. The blue color changes to light gray within 10 years of time, and the building is there in front of in the Mumbai area. So this is the change. Whether are we building the real beautiful buildings, architects is doing their best of their efforts putting the good design, architects, but this steel which is being used over there, is it really going to give that work to improve the aesthetics? That is what coated advanced coating technology is important. Again, this is another example. The bright or this red color changed to a red rose color within a span of say 5 years. So this is, we are offering the color coated steel material to enhance the beauty, but are we really justifying that for the country or buyers, users? Same thing, impact with the direct sunlights over the indirect sunlights. So this is what is the impact. And if you see that this is really the eye-opening for us, we need to see how the advanced coating technology or the color coated steel product will be offered in the market. So this is our color bond which has been tested, proven, and beyond the 15 years of exposure, the dark green and the white is not been changed. And that's what the technology where BlueScope steel is talking about, the color-bond paint system, which is unique in its nature, which is they are going to give the aesthetics to the building for a long time. So these are the hierarchy I can put it here. These are outdated technology still people are referring to this. SMPs, you can see the European Coil Coating Association performance of utilization of SMP is almost going down, and it's almost they are not referring it because that technology is limited to 90s. After that, there are a lot of innovations have been done by the paint companies to improve the performance with the cost effectiveness which is given. So we are moving forward from the super durable polyester to ultra durable polyester. That is what the performance we talk about over the PVDF or very close to the PVDF performance. If the PVDF is having 70 to 30% of the compositions. Again, 30% is again the question mark. Whether that 30% of acrylic is the right thing, whether that is compatible with the 70% of the Kynar or IR paint system with PVDF, and whether you are using the right kind of primer to that paint system when you are applying the PVDF paint on the stick. So these are very, very important. If the paint primer is not good enough, then you will have a lot of issues on the delaminations over a period of time. So it's not only limited to the top coat, it is again limited to the primer system. And if the primer is not good, if your people are not focusing on the primer development, definitely there is a durability concerns. So advanced technology is also important to focus as a system rather than only as an ingredient of the coated steel part. The color bond, the bond for this strength, beauty, which we are going to talk about, the performance of it.
From the heart of innovation, a legend was born. Color Bond, the dawn of a new era. In 1966, BlueScope Steel, Australia, introduced Color Bond steel, a remarkable innovation designed to withstand the most challenging conditions. This revolutionary product made its way to India in 1997, adorning industrial and infrastructural structures. Following this, a visionary joint venture with Tata Steel laid the foundation for the birth of Tata BlueScope Steel in 2005, where innovation and excellence converged. As we ventured into uncharted territory, we backed every color bond creation with unwavering confidence. Forged with global trials, rigorous R&D, and real-world resilience. Architects and builders, once contained by the ordinary, now had the extraordinary at their fingertips. Color Bond created a palette of limitless potential. In every project, we earned your trust. Today, as we celebrate 25 years of transforming architecture, we stand on the brink of a colorful transformation. We are inspired by our legacy, but motivated by the future. We are Color Bond. We are ready for the next 25. We are ready for not just adding color to construction, but life to dreams. Color Bond Steel, creating art with architecture.
So the technology is talking about not only manufacturing the paints or color coated steel. It has a long legacy. It is originated from Australia, which is a high unit. This technology is getting manufactured in most of the countries under the Tata BlueScope steel or the BlueScope steel or NS BlueScope steels. It's more than 10 countries the product is being manufactured. It is the leader in color coated steel. The brand talk about the durability and aesthetics. So these are some of the examples of photographs. I would like to share how the beauty coming out of the color coated steel. It's not limited to 5 to 10 years. it is for years to go. So these are this landmark, you can see 2000 Olympics. These are the buildings you can visit today also. You can see that the aesthetics and beauty remains there. These are the massive structures, which is airports, which are the buildings for the convention centers. You can see the color coded steel with having the right kind of the panels, the profiles, the roof sheets is also important. These are this, you can see the beautiful ways of making the colorful buildings, and it is visible nowadays. It is not inside the concrete. It is visible, and we have to make the buildings which is more beautiful because it is exposed to the environment. So these are some of the examples, small or big, whatever is the different shapes, and this is going to add the aesthetics. This is a building, you see the metallic effect is there. You can see the light effect in the night, you will see different colors of visions there. The products, it is very smooth curve. The way of installations has been done. It is the wow sort of things, but we have to adopt that technology. How the people, because having the limited manpower over there, limited people so there, but they are making the very nice building because of the art of installations over there. And you can see this. We need to have such type of landmark projects in India, which people should show that we are not behind. We are going ahead, and that's why every world of countries are talking about India, focusing on India, and we have to make them satisfied with we are not behind, we are almost at par with what we are offering in other countries. So products are designed to choose the geographical locations or the different applications over there. So next generation color bond steel, which is having ultra durable polyester system, we call it as UDP, which is launched because we have already talked about more than 25 years the performance over here, and we are going ahead of next 25 years. And that is what we are putting on the table to the architect is the aesthetics, and that is what there is the innovations done on the paint system. Even though there is no equivalent or the nearest competition is not offering similar type of products, but even though we have to go as per the norms of the color bond as a DNA, it has to be there uniform throughout the world. So next generation, there is a key step change. What is a key step change into the paint system? The color retention has improved to 25 to 30% more than the existing color bond steel, which is the SDP paint system we call it as. There is a reduction in the chalking also by 50%, and there is a gloss reduction by almost double. So this is, even though architect clients are not asking for it, but Tata BlueScope steel or BlueScope steel is offering the product which is going to give that type of performance, and no need to go with the expensive paint system like PVDF or over here when you require. So what next to the customer? If we have improved the product, what benefit you are going to give to the buyer, where we are offering the warranties for 25 years of color performance, corrosion resistant performance, and 12 to 12 years of color performance. And that performance, which we are not talking about the delta values, which is very wide. The color performance which we are committing to the client, there won't be much big brand, a bandwidth which is, we can say, less than 10 delta units with the color performance, which is not going to see from a distance the color difference. So product, because based on that, the product is being tested because we know my product is going to perform. Why not give the performance guarantee of the delta values, that is the color difference, color grading values. So we are in front declaring that values are very, very close, not going to give drastic difference from blue to light gray or to the bright gray to the rosy red sort of things. The corrosion performance is also committed. We have offered 25 years of performance. Why 25 years? Because we have already experienced our performance in India. That is what we are offering next. The performance from 20 years to 25 years, we are offering that. And this is based on the fact, not based on who is coming. Manufacturing started manufacturing yesterday and offering warranties for 30 years or 50 years. So that is the commitment from Tata BlueScope Steel, which what we talk, we offer, what we commit, we offer that. So this is some of the examples of the product which is being offered. And that is aesthetics we talk about. There won't be any major difference in the color, what is in the new and what is in the weathered product. Because the right kind of pigments, right kind of paint systems, and this is a patented paint system which is not available to anyone in the world other than the color bond. And we have the technology agreement with the paint suppliers. They are offering and they are not offering the same paint system in the market. Why SDP? Why UDP? These are the only names. The performance should come from the performance. If clients asking for warranty, we should talk about the warranties or the particular performance. So these are the beautiful buildings offered through this. We have additional technology which is called the thermatic technology, where nowadays the impact, how to reduce the carbon emissions. So this is one of the way of developing the paint system which is going to restrict the heat coming from outside to inside. That's why the reflectivity of the paint system has been improved, because the right kind of pigments, which is more infrared reflective pigments, has been used, which is inorganic based. Again, it is ceramic based, which has an excellent performance on the weatherability as well as the thermal effect. If we talk about direct sheet temperature difference, in the light color you can get 5 degree surface difference temperature, and if you go to the dark colors, there is a major benefits where our sheet is going to give almost 10 to 15 degree temperature difference of the wood sheets. That is the impact where we are talking about today, about the advanced coatings in this moment. So this is the direct benefits. Indirect benefits is the durability increases, thermal expansion contraction of steel getting reduced. If really thermal expansion contraction is reduced, the coatings, adhesion of the paint and the coating, metallic coating is excellent over there. That is what additional benefits also you are getting other than the thermal temperature cool effect. So we have the product which is having a higher SRI values, solar reflective index values. If you talk about how it is going to impact, if there is insulation is also there, even putting the insulation under the high reflective surface, you will get very low temperature. That is the impact where we are going to give same electricity over there. So these are the design flexibility. Whenever the coatings has been developed, it should be withstanding all this sort of designs, flexibility or architecture natures when it is getting road formed. So scratch resistance has to improve. Has to have some antifungal properties. Then it has to have antibacterial properties. So all the functionalities are being included in the product, which is going to give peace of mind to the clients with using wide range of colors. Option choice is given. With the solid colors or metallic colors, all sort of different colors. So this is again definitely finally ends what value propositions we are putting on the front of the table to the clients to buy this product. These are the products, these are the values. It's not only price, we are going to give a lot of values to the product, to the clients, where they can buy the product which is going to peace of mind for wear. This is what we talk about, the commitment on the color performance on the warranties, and that is what we are here to give our products. So different range of products we have, not only one color. We have range of products which are something for coastal, or it is definitely something is required for aesthetics, or something is required for general purpose. So these are the range of products that have been offered on this. The building is very close to the sea or coast. This is a product called Colorable Ultra. It is called PBDF product, which is again somebody is asking and demanding for it. We have to offer, but it is no need in future because the product, equivalent product is there, and that is what we have supplied all the bullet train projects where the color bond XPD over there. We have also developed based on the customer latent needs. No one was talking about what is the need of the customer, and we have the product which is called Super Shield. It is being introduced, launched, and it is suitable for industrial or any sort of aggressive environment which is generating the fumes from inside. So that is what special type of paint system, special type of performance is being offered from Tata BlueScope Steel, and this is what we talk about. We are talking about external impact, now we are talking about internal and external impact on the coated steel product, because the envelope is being protecting all your investments, and we have to take care of the envelope rather than the other, whatever the activities we are doing over there. So it will be very important part in the building, which is the primary importance, is the envelope of the building, which we are talking about both the sites. In fact, it is being validated from the national material. We are in touch with we are having association with SBTU, we are having association with the MOU with SBTU, then IITs and all the institutes, which we want to bring them to along with the industry, and we have to develop the product which is going to give the real benefit to the clients on this performance. We have different products again on the coated steel, which is advanced coating, which is sparkling effect. Not only the metallic effect, it sparkles, which is in the whenever there is a requirement. So if you want to use different products or the interiors, this is a product which can replace wood, which is a today's requirement for the environmental performance. So wood finish is also replaced with the steel sort of things. We have the product which is for defense purpose. We have the product which is for the hilly regions where the cold temperatures like Jammu and Kashmir. We have this wrinkle finish where it can take care of the snow rolls and the mishap happens because of the slippage. This is what the product which we have developed, and it is introduced to the markets and it is been performing. And how we are protecting the environment, we are the first company to talk about environmental product declaration. How much the carbon emissions getting emitted while manufacturing 1 ton of steel or 1 square meter of buildings. We are the green product certified products, which is a green, and also we are the first one to introduce certified as a GRIHA product. So these are all we are talking about the environment. We are caring of the environment, and we are, as Tata Steel and BlueScope, our parent companies, are the part of responsible steel in the World Forum. They are representing and they are caring the product environment in a big way. That is what our product is, environmental friendly products. If you are going to apply any GRIHA certifications or this is called platinum rating, IGBC Green Core certifications. So our product is going to give more than 20 points while they go for it. The government is giving a lot of benefits when people are having platinum rated IGBC ratings. So all are the benefits. Recyclable, people already talked about. The rainwater harvesting is because of the friendly impact systems. Low volatile components are paying because it is a factory bed. There is no smells when the product is getting installed at the sites. It is the Green Pro certified with thermatech technologies, cool comfort, the energy efficiency. So many benefits is being included in our color bond paint systems as a part of the advanced coatings. And today we are, and color bond is the product which is a leader in a coated steel in the world about the performance. So that's from my side. Tata BlueScope is a JV between Tata Steel and BlueScope Steel. We have the capacity about 0.6 million tons capacity of coated steel, part of it. And with the support of Tata Steels, we are offering the product to the market to support the infrastructure growth of India, because we are growing very fast compared to other developed countries. And that's it from my side. Thank you.